A question I was asked a little while ago by one of the a viewer on one of the videos about Raheem Sterling. What do I actually think of him? I mean, do I think it's? I was asked about. Do I think it's good business? I mean, I'm not sold on him. Like I wasn't sold on a lot of the players we signed this summer. Calafiore, never heard of him. You know, Mikel Marino, never heard of them. Never heard of these players. It's all the Euros. You know, never. Don't follow that them other leagues really. So, I mean, Bologna, never watched them. You know, so that's the Calafiore one out. Was it Real Sociedad that Mikel Marino come from? Not really, but I do know Raheem Sterling. I mean, I remember him back in his youth days with Liverpool. You know, exciting little player he was when he was younger. Um, you know, it was one to look out for. He was one to look out for. Like Saka is now at Arsenal. He was similar other side of the pitch. You know, Saka wound up being a right-sided winger. Sterling, I know he could play on the right, but predominantly left. Good at attacking that back post. Good at attacking. He's always had that in his game. Good at attacking that back post. But he was very raw at Liverpool. Very raw talent. Needed to be, needed to be coached. Needed to be guided. Goes to Man City. Now, when he goes to Man City, there's a certain man called Mikel Arteta who apparently nurtured his talent. So, I mean, since he went to Chelsea, obviously, he never. I don't know. It didn't seem to work for him at Chelsea. Didn't seem to work for him at Chelsea at all. So, I was very surprised with the signing of Sterling. I was very surprised with it. I mean, he didn't want it. Edu himself has admitted that he wasn't a target for Arsenal at the start of the window by any way, shape or form. So, so it was a last minute thing for Arsenal to. I think I look at it as more as like a panic buy. If you know what I mean, he was all of a sudden made available right at the end of the window. Maresca has told him, a couple of weeks ago that he's not going to be involved in the team or the squad. So he was obviously asked to find himself a new club. Whether he reached out to Mikel Arteta himself personally, who knows? But we go and get him right at the end of the transfer window, right on the last day. Didn't take long to sign him. I mean, the interest was there. Matter of hours, he was a signed player. So why it took weeks and weeks and weeks for Marino, God only freaking knows. We know why it took a little bit longer for Cauliflower, he's been called now, Calafiore. We do know why that took time. The sell-on clause between Basel and Bologna had to be properly sorted out. So that's why that took so long. Excuse me. Which if you've got a sell-on clause, you should just meet it straight away. That's the contract. So I don't. So in fairness, that shouldn't have really took as long either. But there was bartering, negotiating and all that crap between each other. But it got done. The Mourinho deal got done, took weeks. But this Sterling deal come out of nowhere. Come out of absolutely nowhere. Now he's going to be playing for Arsenal. I believe he's chosen the number 30 as his squad number. So number 14 and number 10 is still vacant. Thank God he didn't take one of them, because I think we should retire them two numbers. Let me have a look. And I've got a few comments. Hi, me 7 I live your videos. Me have sort out. I don't. Sorry. Thanks for your wonder, kid. Daniel Tempest, you must be a Fulham supporter, because the only one, the kid that I was devastated about leaving was Emil Smith-Rowe. You've got to be a Fulham fan there. Must be. Hi, me, Selena. This is not for kids. You shouldn't be. You shouldn't be on this stream. In all fairness, if you're only 7, I think you should be talk to your mum and dad. United, sir. So, what Wonder Kid are you talking about? What Wonder Kid did we sell to United? Robin van Persie, when we sold him to you, and you won the league the next season. That he wasn't a kid really, but I'm not sure what Wonder Kid you mean. What Wonder Kid? Oh, Obi Mikel was. Yes, Obi Mikel. Yeah. Something like that his name is, isn't it? Yeah, I remember now, of course. Yeah, you offered him 30 grand a week at that young age. That's why he went to United. That is why he went to United. Do you heard about No, I don't know what that means. Anish. Do you heard about Kurda Blaster? Anish. Yes, I'm an Arsenal fan. Football Dad's Army, the channel. It's an Arsenal channel. Well, it's a football channel, really, predominantly Arsenal. Yes, I'm an Arsenal fan. We're talking about, someone asked me a question about, what was I happy about, or what did I think about the Raheem Sterling signing? Me too, well done. Chris Still Holmes, Arsenal fan. Yes, in the club. John Eiley, Sterling will bring a bit of pace on the left. More likely to start against Tottenham. I'm not so sure whether he should be starting. Leandro Trossard, I know he didn't play very well. He didn't play very well against Brighton, his former club, to be fair. You know, it might have been a little bit of, something to do with the crowd. We don't know what the crowd was saying. I mean, we don't know what that was. It might have been a bit of nostalgia for him. A little bit of, I don't know. We might have, I can't think of a word for it, John. But, Trossard should be starting. Maybe Sterling come on for him if it don't work out. Leave Martinelli out. Martinelli's obviously lost his place to Trossard in that game because of the last couple of performances. But I don't think he'll start against Tottenham. I think the position we're more worried about is that midfield position that Marino was apparently going to play, and Declan Rice getting that second yellow card the other day. Yeah, listen. I've heard. I don't know how true it is, but I've heard there's been an investigation going on with that. So, excuse me. Please God, that hopefully be rescinded. It's wishful thinking. It's probably bullshit talk I've seen on YouTube, but yeah. So we've got to think about that. Let's hope that he doesn't decide to drop Havertz back down into that left 8 position, like he did against Villa last season when we lost the game 2-0 at the Emirates that cost us the title ultimately. So let's hopefully he doesn't use Havertz there. I think this is a perfect time for Ethan Nwaneri. The young kid, 17, mustered in the pre-season, got a lot of potential, bags of potential. He's been the plaudits are out for him. He's been put up on a pedestal. Maybe it's his chance, and in a big game like this, the North London derby away, there could be a chance for him to put himself on the map. He could put himself on the map if he balls in this game against Spurs. It could be the start of a wonderful career for him. Yes, absolutely. FA were looking into that today. Ref being investigated. Yeah. Do you know what else as well? There's a couple of things, right? There's a couple of things. So he gets his second yellow card for stopping, kicking the ball away to stop the restart. Right. So João Pedro, in the first half, kicks the ball away to delay a restart. Wasn't punished. There's another thing I see today. I didn't see it actually at the game. I weren't really paying much attention. But apparently, Danny Welbeck told the referee that's a second yellow and asked for the ref to issue the second yellow card. Now, when a player does that, ain't that in the rules as well? That if a player asks for a yellow card for the opposing team, for a player on the opposing team, they're supposed to go into the book as well. He wasn't punished for that. And the referee's defence is I was following the letter of the law to give Declan Rice that second yellow. So, it's a madness to me. Anyway, we'll talk about that a little bit later on the proper stream at 8:30 tonight. With the panel, the Prem Talk podcast. So we'll talk about that later on tonight. This was supposed to be a little quick one about Raheem Sterling. Now, listen, Raheem Sterling, when he does eventually play for us, he gets a game. He would have then played for Liverpool, Man City, Chelsea, and Arsenal. Four of the top six clubs Raheem Sterling would have played for. So, you know, that's saying something in itself. But do I think that he's going to start balling at Arsenal? I'm not so sure. Is it going to be a match made in heaven, bringing him back to being coached and influenced under Mikel Arteta? Hopefully, yeah, but can I see it? I don't know. I'm very pessimistic. I wasn't overly joyed with the signing. I mean, I was very disappointed with the transfer window as a whole. We did not sign a striker all summer. Every Arsenal fan I've known, all the Arsenal fan channels I've seen on YouTube, they're all saying Arsenal need an out-and-out number 9 striker. Excuse me. For one, Kai Havertz, although he did come good the second half of last season, he's not really an out-and-out number 9. Gabriel Jesus, he's not really an out-and-out number 9 either. And also he's injured. He's out injured again. Eddie Nketiah is gone, but he weren't good enough anyway, so I'm glad he was gone. We have definitely not got any recognised number 9 striker to play up front for us. So I think this is the time. We've got to bring this Ethan Emmanuel into the team, because you can't. Havertz is going to have to stay up top. John, I believe he's got the number 30 shirt. I don't think he's got the number 10 shirt. Good choice of football team. Cheers, Doomery Gaming. Yeah, Arsenal, you gooner as well, my old mate. Don't forget to stick a like on the video if you're in the chat. Someone's just liked this one. Thank you very much. Was it you, John? John, listen, I'm sure he's got the number 30 shirt. I don't think he's got the number 10. Thank you, Doomy Gaming. Cheers, sir. You got a channel yourself? Listen, go and have a check out of Doomy Gaming's channel. Hopefully, loads of people will see this and go and look at your channel, me old mate. Thank you, sir. Yeah, so John, check that out for me while you're there. I can't check it at the moment because I'm on the phone. But if you're still in the chat there, me old mate, see what number he's got. I heard he picked number 30. I'm sure it weren't number 10. Because I just said at the start of this that 14 and 10 are still vacant. So hopefully they retire them 2 numbers. Omri and Bergkamp, the gods of them 2 numbers, the gods of Arsenal. Hopefully they've not done that. Rate our window out of 10, 10 being the best. I'll rate it 3 out of 10, mate. 3 out of 10. I don't think we should have. If we'd have signed a striker, I would have probably gone to 6. But we haven't. Who'd heard of Mikel Mourinho and Calafiori before the Euros? You know, I ain't. No one I know has either. So what I'm saying is, we should have signed some ballers. We should have signed some recognised talent, or someone that people know. I don't know who these players. I don't know how good they are. I didn't even know how good Julian Timber was when we signed him the season before, out for the season anyway. But I didn't even know who he was. I know he played. He's a Dutch player, whatever. But I don't know. I wanted to see players that signed for us that I know about, like a striker, like a Victor Osimhen, even that Victor Gyökeres. He's played in England before. Bruno Guimaraes from Newcastle. We was linked to him all summer. Why didn't we sign a midfielder like that? We went and signed Mikel Merino. He ain't even first choice at Sociedad. Zubimendi. Why didn't we try and sign Zubimendi? Liverpool tried to sign him, but he said no to him. But you know what I mean? Players that you know. Players that could make a. You know they're going to make an impact. You know they're going to make a difference. We don't know nothing about these players we've signed. The window's a 3 out of 10, mate. That's for me. What do you rate it? Doomery Gaming. What do you rate the window? Yeah, it's number 30. Yeah, I thought so. I knew it weren't. I knew it weren't. I knew it weren't 10 or 14. I mean, I was a bit peeved off when Walcott got the number 14 shirt after Henry. But what the hell? When Eddie and Nketiah got it, I was furious. Furious. That can't happen. I was a little bit more optimistic when Emil Smith Rowe got the number 10 shirt. I thought, yeah, because he was at the time, I thought he was going to be. I thought he was going to be a player of that ilk. I thought he was going to do the bizzo. I really did. But it didn't work out for him. Injury didn't play. You know, injury played a big part of that, but because he didn't cut the mustard entirely. But let's hope he balls at Fulham. Let's hope he does. Let's just hope he just don't do it against us. You know, I hope he don't do it against his old club and start embarrassing the Arsenal, because then that will be a disaster. Wouldn't it be a disaster, Sal? Eddie and Nketiah going to Palace. It could work out for him there. It could work out for Eddie and Nketiah, you know. Hopefully it does. You know, I don't really care that much about Eddie and Nketiah. Not like I cared about what was going to happen with Emil Smith Rowe. The McManus, what's happening, Mac? I'll rate it lower than 3, mate. Embarrassing. Look at Sterling. Is an upgrade on Nelson. But we didn't get a striker. Ridiculous. Exactly that. We needed that striker. He is an upgrade on Nelson. I think he is an upgrade on Nelson. But is he what Arsenal really could have done with? He's not a 9. We wanted a 9, mate. Just Mikel Merino. Never fucking heard of him. Anyway, we're going to go into more detail later on with the boys on the panel. So tune in for that one, 8:30 tonight, UK time. Tune in for that one as well. But this was just supposed to be answering a question about Raheem Sterling. And I think I've answered it. No. I'm not on board with it. I'll be watching, mate. Cheers, McManus. Hopefully you'll be on the show on Thursday and all. I'll let you know about that tomorrow or something. But yeah, the show, as far as I know, is set on for Thursday as well. So hopefully you'll be on that one. Oh, excuse me. Got a bit of a frog in my throat. Sorry, people. Yeah, so that's it. That's it for now. Thank you for watching. Little quick one. You know, Raheem Sterling. Nah. We dropped a bollock there, boys. See you later.